Solve multi-step equations. Here are the 4 steps you're going to follow. First, you're going to distribute. Then you're going to clear fractions if there are any. Isolate the variable. That means get the letter by itself on one side of the equation and make sure it's positive. And then solve for the variable and check your answer. Example number 1. 15 times the quantity 20 plus d equals 420. You can see I've already drawn where you're going to distribute. So you say 15 times 20 is 300, and 15 times d is 15d. The rest carries down. Now, there aren't any fractions, so we can skip step 2. Isolate the variable. Here's d, cover it up. You need to get rid of 300. So you're going to subtract 300 from both sides. 15d equals 120. Isolate the variable. D needs to be positive and by itself. We need to get rid of 15, so we're going to divide both sides by 15. $15 into 120 is 8. So D equals 8. And you can check your answer by plugging in 8 where D was. 20 plus 8 is 28. And 28 times 15 gives you 420. Number of solutions. If there's no solution, it may look like a number equal to another number where it's not true. If there's one solution, it will be the variable equal to a number, and it's clear to see that the answer in this one would be 3. An infinite number of solutions. If you have 2 numbers and it actually does make the statement true, it could be x equals x, 8 equals 8, 500 equals 500. As long as the final part is true, then you can say there are infinite number of solutions. Example number 2. 6 times the quantity x minus 3 plus 10 equals 2 times the quantity 3x minus 4. Step 1 is to distribute. 6 times x, 6x. 6 times negative 3, negative 18. Carry down the plus 10. Notice that I did not distribute to the 10 because the 10 is not inside the parentheses. Only what's inside parentheses gets multiplied by the number out front. 2 times 3x is 6x, and 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. Here I've underlined these two, they're like terms. Negative 18 plus 10 gives me negative 8. I have 6x minus 8 equals 6x minus 8. Now you can take this one step further, and you could add 8 to both sides. Or you could subtract 6x from both sides. Either way, it's going to give you the same answer. You're going to get something equal to something else. Notice that these are exactly the same on both sides. And in this previous section, I said if they are exactly the same, then we can say there are an infinite number of solutions. No matter what number you choose for x, it's going to make the equation true on both sides. Example number 3. 8 times the quantity 4 minus 2x equals 4 times the quantity 3 minus 5x plus 4x. So again, distribute. 4 times 8 is 32. 8 times negative 2x is negative 16x. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times negative 5x is negative 20x. Carry down the plus 4x. It's not inside the parentheses, so it doesn't get multiplied. Here we have like terms. Negative 20x plus 4x is negative 16x. So here I am. I have x on both sides of the equation. Remember, we want all of our x's on one side. Now these aren't exactly the same. So if I add 16x to both sides, what happens is the x's disappear. So now I have 12 equals 32. Is 12 equal to 32? No, absolutely not. Never. So there is no solution to this equation. No matter what number you choose for x, it's never going to make both sides of the equation equal to each other. Example number 4. At the fair, Hunter bought 3 snacks and 10 ride tickets. Each ride ticket cost $1.50 less than a snack. If he spent a total of $24, what was the cost of each snack? So 3 snacks, that's 3s, and that means plus 10 ride tickets. Well, it says a ride ticket costs $1.50 less than a snack. So So $1.50 less than a snack. This is one ride ticket, and he bought 10 of them. So I'm going to multiply this times 10. Now I can set it equal to 24 because that's the total amount of money he spent, and I can solve this equation. So our first step is to distribute. 10 times s is 10s, and 10 times negative 1.5 would be negative 15. I can carry down the 3s and equals 24. I can combine like terms now. I have 3s plus 10s, that's 13s, minus 15 equals 24. I need to get s by itself, so cover it up. I need to do the opposite of minus 15, which would be to add 15 to both sides. So those cancel. 13s equals 39. And divide both sides by 13. 13 goes into 39 3 times. So s equals 3. Make sure you answer the question. If he spent a total of $24, what was the cost of each snack? Each snack cost $3.